Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to do an overview of the Coach Outlet notebook, which I recently purchased. I think this is a great option to consider if you're looking for a designer notebook cover or something along the lines of the really popular Louis Vuitton agenda covers. I'm actually a huge fan of stationery in general. I love notebooks, covers like this, pencil cases, pens, pencils, stickers, all those sorts of things. And I'm still actually a huge fan of writing things down on physical paper, and also I love the feeling of books and magazines. And even till now, I still use a physical planner. I don't actually use my phone or anything digital. So for this notebook in particular, I ordered it off of the Coach Outlet website, and at the time it was in December and they were having a site-wide 25% off. And on top of that, I also used Rakuten for cashback, which was currently at that time 10%. So overall altogether, it ended up coming out to about $27 Canadian. So I think a really good deal for this notebook. And of course, this comes with a lot of different options on the website. They always come in, I'd say, mostly the coated canvas pieces, and then once in a while, they'll also come out with a full leather piece. This one in particular is one of those full leather pieces, and it is in the color taffy, but I will link all the coated canvas versions down below if you're interested in checking them out. I mean, they're a great option, and I'm sure they'll come out with a design eventually if none currently catch your eye. So if you are interested in this, I would definitely keep my eye out and see what they come out in the future. One of the reasons that I do prefer the leather version over the coated canvas is because I find it just feels a lot better in the hand. It's softer and more malleable, and it's just not as stiff, which is not something that I particularly like with the coated canvas versions. So as an overview of this notebook, or notebook cover as well, it comes with the physical notebook. It actually is just a snap button closure, and then on the inside it's actually just leather as well, the same color. And at the very back it actually has this slip compartment where you can tuck the back of the notebook in to secure it. It, like I mentioned, comes with an actual notebook too. It's not just the cover, and this is just a lined notebook, so I think it has plenty of pages, lots of room for you to write. And something that I actually like as well is that on every few pages or so, here and there, there's just these little facts about the brand itself, as well as a tiny little illustration. I think that's a really nice touch. And at the back, it just comes with a small blurb as well on notebooks in general, and on the brand as well. So when folded, it measures about 6 3/4 inches in the width, and the height is about 8.5 inches. And I would say this fits up to about an A5 notebook, nothing really larger. You can stick something a little bit larger, it just won't be able to fit into the back slip. And as you can see, when you do have it buttoned up, there's actually still quite a bit of room. So again, because it's quite flexible, you can actually fit a couple more things. So for me personally, not only would I just use a notebook slipped into the cover, I would also actually use it more as an organizational piece. And just, I like the fact that you can actually just fit in notebooks in general. So I have a couple over here with me. So I just have these two notebooks, just one, again, an A5 size, and as well as a notepad paper. And I'm just gonna stack them in. And as you can see, I'm not gonna stick them in the actual slip compartment, but I find this just buttoned up is such a nice tool to keep everything compact and together and just organized. So the Coach Boutique also comes with very similar notebooks as well. They're, I think, slightly larger, but they're pretty much the same. And I would say they usually come in only leather. I don't think they come in the coated canvas version. But aside from that, they are of course a little bit more expensive. So currently you can get like a plain leather option for, I believe, $95 Canadian on their site. And then they also do have an option with Rexy on the cover, and that one is $120. I will leave both linked in the description box if you are interested in seeing them. But one major difference I would say in comparison is that those, for the boutique versions, they come with a turn lock closure versus the Outlook one comes with the snap button. And I actually prefer the Outlet version with just the button because I find the turn lock is just a little bit bulky. It kind of juts out and just sticks out. And I find with the snap button, it's more flush to the actual cover. It's just really simplistic to use. And overall, I just definitely prefer it. I just think it's more simplistic and less kind of cumbersome with the turn lock. And now quick comparison with the Louis Vuitton agenda covers, and in particular the desk agenda, because like this, it doesn't come with the rings. I think the main difference for that one, it is a little bit bigger. So I believe it's 7 inches by 9 inches, and it does come with additional card slots and all that. So a lot more on the interior compared to the Coach outlet piece, but really minimal otherwise, and everything else is pretty much the same. They don't come with a notebook though, you have to purchase that separately. And price-wise, for the coated canvas version for Louis Vuitton, that currently comes at $760 Canadian, so definitely a lot more expensive than something you could get from the Coach outlet. So honestly, I would really recommend checking out the Coach Outlet notebook if you are looking for a designer option for a notebook cover or like an agenda cover. I think this overall is really great value. For me, I think the quality is great for the money as well. And overall, I'm just really happy with this and I'm excited to use this for work. So that's about it. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments and I will try my best to answer. Otherwise, thank you as always for taking the time to watch, especially for those who subscribe. I really appreciate it. But otherwise, I hope you all have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.